Now our next topic is economic and non-economic activities. Now what is the difference between economic activities and non-economic activities? Economic activities means where we are getting income, right? What we are doing we are paid for. That is known as the economic activities. And non-economic activities means where we are not earning any income. Means whatever we are doing work, for that we are not getting any income. Like for example, economic activities, I'll give example. If I am a teacher, I am teaching in the school, so I am getting salary for that, right? So that is what, that whatever I am teaching, for that I am getting a pay. But in a home, when I am teaching my children, right? So for that I am not getting any income, right? So that is a non-economic activity. And what is economic activity? I am going to the school, I am teaching to the students, and I am getting income. That comes into the category of economic activity, right? Like for example, farmers, when they work on the field, they are getting something. Teacher, when they teach in the school, they get a salary. Artisans, when they do some artistic work, and they are getting income for that. So this all comes into the category of a economic activity. It's something you are getting for such activity. Now other is non-economic activity, where you are not getting any income. If mother is nurturing a child, right, she take care of everything of the child, for that she is not getting any income, but still she is doing. So this comes into the category of a non-economic activity. Now social worker. Social worker work for the society, for the welfare of the society, for the good being of the society. For that also social worker is not getting any salary, right, or any income. So they comes into the category of a non-economic activity. So our economy is also divided into two parts. One is known as a economic activity, and second is known as a non-economic activity. Now on page number 122. Now we are on the page number 122. Economic and non-economic activities. Before studying about Indian economy, let us know that economic and non-economic activities. Economic activities. Economic activity means earning or spending money for the exchange of commodities or services, right? Like for a farmers is selling some crops or fruits or vegetables. They are the commodities, and in the exchange of that, what they are getting income. Now services means teachers are there, banking is there, insurance is there, when you will go to restaurant is there. They are giving you services, and on that what they are getting income. So this is what the economic activity means. For example, activities of a farmer, an artisan, a businessman, a teacher, etc. are included in the economic activity. Now non-economic activity. Activities that are not aimed at obtaining income or reciprocate something indirectly are called non-economic activities. Means in any way there is not such a any type of activity to be done, or the way it has been done, they will get any income. So that is what non-economic activity. Like for example, I had told you earlier only, nurturing of a child by the mother, activities of social services done by a social worker, etc. can be identified as non-economic activity. If a mother is there and she is nurturing her child, then she is getting whatever, she is getting nothing. But the same mother, she is going for a work outside, and she keeps up nanny or some ayah, so she has to give money to her. So that nurturing of the child, she has to pay for it. So then again it comes into the category of economic activity. So this is what the difference between economic and non-economic activities, right? Now structure of Indian economy. When we talk about the structure of Indian economy, structure is divided into three sectors. Three sectors where the activities are completely different. right? So that is the reason it is divided into three factors. Now various occupations and economic activities are classified in three sections. Reason, because work is different, occupations are different, the way of doing is different, right? So that is the reason. One is primary sector, second is secondary sector, third is service sector. Service sector is also known as a tertiary sector, right? This classification of economic activities are recognized as commercial structure. All the three sections and activities included in them may be discussed as follow. Means now what we are going to discuss about primary sector, about secondary sector, and about a tertiary, or you can say a service sector. Now first we will talk about the primary sector. Primary sector means what? Which is we are getting directly from the nature and we are consuming it, right? Now like for example, vegetables are there, milk is there, meat is there, what we are getting directly from the nature and we are consuming it. So that comes into the a primary sector. Like for example, farmers, they comes into the category of a what we say, primary sector. A milkman, primary sector. Vegetable seller, primary sector. So this all comes into the category of what? A primary sector. Why? Because we are directly consuming it. Now the second is secondary sector. Now secondary sector, it means what? A manufacturing sector. Manufacturing sector means, like for example, I have I am having a sugar cane. Sugar cane will be converted into a sugar. So for that what is required? An industry is required, right? A process is required. Then it will converted into a gur or sugar. So that comes into the, now it will be manufactured and it will be converted into a product, finished product. So that means a secondary sector. That comes into a secondary sector. Like for example, cotton will come into a primary sector. But cotton, when it will converted into a cotton cloth, then it will become into what? Into a manufacturing sector, or you can say a secondary sector, where you will convert a thing into a finished product, right? Like for example, milk is there. Milk is converted into a cheese or a butter. For this, process is required, right? So that comes into a secondary sector. Got it? So primary sector, directly we are getting from the nature and we are consuming. Secondary sector, whatever we are getting from the nature, we will convert into a processed food, or you will convert it into a manufacturing product or a finished product. So that is what a secondary sector. Now very important is a service sector or a tertiary sector. When we talk about a service sector, like for example, I have converted cotton cloth or a butter or a sugar or a gur, right? For this I have converted into it, that has been done in the manufacturing product. But how I will send it to the market, how it will reach to the consumer, how it will reach to the market or houses. So for that what is required? First, the transportation is required. तो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन क्या हुआ? इट्स वन टाइप ऑफ सर्विस. लोन इज रिक्वायर्ड, फॉर दैट बैंकिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड, so it's a one type of service, right? Communication is required, so telephone is required, information technology is required, so that is a one type of service, right? So this, to reach to a market or to reach to a consumer's house, for that it required the whole process. For that it is known as a service sector. Like teaching is a service sector, banking is a service sector, insurance is a service sector, hotel, when we'll go to the hotel or when we'll go to the restaurant, that is a part of a service sector where services are provided to you. So this is what a category of a service sector. Now I will go through from the textbook. Primary sector, agriculture and agriculture related activities such as cattle rearing, cattle breeding, fishing, poultry, farm, collection and of forest products, mining of raw material are included in primary sector. Now secondary sector, small and large scale industries, factories, construction, electricity, gas, and water supply are included in this section. This section is also acknowledged as industry, which includes production from small pin to gigantic machines. So from needle to big ships, big aircrafts are made. So they all been made in what? Manufacturing sector, or you can say secondary sector. Then service sector. Different types of services are included in this section. Services like trade, communication, airways, waterways, education, health, banking and insurance, tourism and entertainment are included in this sector. Normally, the primary sector dominates in developing countries. Our country is an agriculture country, agrarian country. So, whatever, in our country, most probably 60% of population is in primary sector. 20% of the population is in manufacturing sector, right? And other 15 to 17% of population is in service sector. But GDP growth कौन देता है? Manufacturing sector और service sector, which are the developed country. Their farming means primary sector का economic contribution बहुत ही कम है. It's very less. But what is very high? Manufacturing and secondary sector and tertiary sector. Normally, the primary sector dominates in developing countries. Primary sector contributes the most of in employment generation and national income. However, as there rise in economic development, significance of primary sector decreases. Now, because of education, information technology, infrastructure development, now slowly people are, coming out from the farming and they are moving towards the industries and the service sector. So, it's in comparison to secondary and service sector, an importance of industrial sector and service sector increases. So this is what the difference between the structure of our Indian economy. It is classified in three sections: primary, secondary and tertiary sector.